Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to make this gorgeous crochet heart granny square bag, and it's pretty simple. Yeah, this is what the back looks like. So pretty much we're going to be doing a tutorial on it today. So I got my squares ready, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it for the fourth square, and these are all my materials that I'm going to be using. Of course, a yarn needle. And first you want to start off with making a magic circle, just like that. You should pretty much know how to make granny squares before watching this video, so if you don't, try to go look that up just in case. So yeah, I'm just gonna do 2 rows of my heart color, and I chose the hot pink. So yeah, you just want to do 2 basic granny square rows, nothing new about that. And then once we get to the 3rd row, that's when the second color, which in my case is yellow, that's when the second color will come in. And yeah, so I did my 3 double crochets. I'm gonna chain 2, and then I'm gonna do 3 more double crochets, and on the 3rd double crochet of this last cluster, we're going to yarn over with pink, just like we did with the previous pink cluster. So instead of yarning over with yellow, I'm going to pick my pink back up because I was weaving it all along. I'm gonna pick my pink back up and yarn over with that. Yarn over, make a little chain 1, and then we're gonna feed our yellow in the back because we're gonna need the yellow again on the next corner stitch. So go ahead and keep doing what I'm doing here. Just follow along and you will be pretty much a pro. So I'm back to the beginning. As you can see, I did my 2 corner stitches yellow, and now I'm going to transition to yellow for this next row. So instead of finishing off with pink, I'm going to finish off with yellow, and then I'm going to continue the next row with all yellow. So I don't need the pink anymore. I'm going to cut it off. And yeah, so this is what it should look like right now. You can see the heart forming. Once we do this row of the second color, you'll see the heart like really clear. So yeah, just go ahead and do basic double crochet, clusters, granny square basic instructions with just that one color, and this is what it should look like now. Hopefully my instructions make sense to you guys. You can see, so hopefully it makes sense. Yeah, I did that chain 3 in the beginning, so I'm gonna go in that little space and do my final cluster. I ended up doing 2 double crochets because the chain 3 counted as 1 double crochet already. So then here I'm going to slip stitch to join, but I'm going to slip stitch to join using my final color, which is this orange mustard type of color. And I'm going to do the same method of just slip stitching with my next color to, you know, create a seamless transition. Of course, I'm going to cut my yellow yarn off again, you know, just to be able to weave it in the end. And yeah, so then this 5th row, I believe it is, we're gonna just do our final color. So yeah, hopefully all of this is making sense to you guys. Hopefully I'm not talking too much. So yeah, let me know if it's all going good for you guys in the comments. both loops on these first 3 like double crochets, but it'll change after I do this chain 1 space. So now we're coming on a chain 1 space, repeat the same thing basically. So now when we get to the rest of it, and you want to do this anyways, but I just did it like this just so you guys can see it a little better. Now you want to go into the back loop. So the double crochet, the granny square that's closest to you, you want to go to the back loop of it. And then the granny square that's further from you, you want to go through both loops. So back loop of the one closest to you, both loops of the one furthest from you, and just repeat the slip stitching method that way. This just makes it a little bit flatter, you know, and try to make it as straight as you possibly can. It will like kind of get crooked, but don't really pay attention to that because it'll look fine once everything is together. So then go to the chain 1 space. Okay, I'm finishing up the last 2 double crochets for these clusters right here, and then I'm gonna go into the corner space, into the other corner space, slip stitch, and instead of going into the next double crochet spaces, I'm going to make sure my working yarn is at the bottom again, and I'm gonna go into the corner space of the next granny square and then the corner space of the one above it, and just repeat what we've been doing. Make sure you be careful not to grab onto the wrong yarn like I just did, and then you just want to repeat what we've been doing. Back loop, both loops. Okay, you guys, I'm at the end of this granny square and I finished off in the 2 corner spaces. So now I'm gonna chain an extra 1 at the end and then cut the rest of the yarn. I'm gonna weave this in at the end, but you just want to cut it off right now. And now we're gonna flip this over and we're gonna start working across. So you're gonna make another slip knot and we're gonna start working across. Okay, you guys, now that I have this done, we're again, and we're going to do a total of 5 or 6 single crochets. This part can depend on how thin or thick you want your strap to be. So this is 3, 4, and 5. I'm gonna see how 5 looks. I think I want to do 6, so I'm gonna go ahead and do 6 single crochets, and I'm just gonna do that continuously for however many rows until I reach the length that I want. This part also depends on you. You can make it as long or short that you want it to be. Okay, you guys, so I wanted to show you guys really quick how I connect the sides. So I finished my other strap, but I'm just going to sew it onto the bag now. And the way that I do it is using like the invisible sewing method, which a lot of people who sew with fabric, they use this method. So I wanted to show you guys how I do it. So again, I'm gonna count 3 away from the, you know, beginning of whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you guys get it. And then, yeah, so this is just what I do. First, I secure it really good. And I like to go up a little high because it just makes it look way neater in the end. So you just want to do a few pass-throughs like that. And then the invisible method comes in when you put if it's like a basic tutorial, like beginner type of stuff, let me know and I will definitely try to do that for you guys. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.